relax your whole jaw and tongue, and the entire body will automatically relax, because the same way that contraction tells the brain to stimulate the secretion of cortisol, relaxation tells the brain to stimulate the production of relaxing hormones like pregnenolone and progesterone. This is the kind of control we have over our body. This is what a doctor should be telling us. This is the kind of stuff we should be focusing on if we're truly interested in health. When was the last time somebody got a prescription for relaxing their masseter muscle, which is your jaw muscle, the most powerful, one of the top 2 or 3 most powerful muscles in the body, maybe the most powerful muscle in the body, the masseter muscle in the jaw. Lightly touching the palm of your hand. Self-hypnosis, that's another great one. You can hypnotize yourself. You can go into self-hypnosis just by counting down from 10 to 1 and doing it correctly. There's a great self-hypnosis system called the Silva method. You may have heard of this. A guy named Jose Silva came up with it. And they have all kinds of programs that cost you $100 to buy the programs, but you can get them for free. Just Google the Silva method. Some of you guys probably know what that is. Focusing on body parts will activate the sympathetic nervous system. Just paying attention to body parts will do it. Paying attention to your feet, paying attention to your hands will do it. Hot water will do it. Meditation will do it. Something called open eye focus, where you stare at, you look out of the periphery of your eyes. You look out of the sides of your eyes. Most of the time when we look, or when our eyes are open, we're looking or concentrating or focusing from the center. That activates the stress nervous system. Focusing activates the sympathetic nervous system. Looking at something from the sides of your eyes, from your peripheral vision, will do the opposite. Paying attention to body rhythms, paying attention to breathing, paying attention to any rhythm will actually put you into a parasympathetic state. That's why a hypnotist will use a metronome, or the hypnotist will use one of those watches. You are getting sleepy, you are getting sleepy, the old stereotype of a hypnotist. Paying attention to a rhythm puts us into a parasympathetic mode. Listening to environmental sounds. It doesn't have to be nature either. It could be just the sounds in your house or in your apartment. Just listening to all, you know how many different sounds are going on at any one time? There's the sounds of the pipes, and there's the sounds of the air conditioner, and there's the sounds of the creaky floors, and there's the sounds of the birds, and there's sounds everywhere, and we never focus on them. But if you were to start to pay attention to all the sounds in the room, you can do it right now. Pay attention to all the sounds in the room, you will drop into a parasympathetic state. Paying attention to anything will do it. That's called mindfulness, and it's now being used as medicine. There's a mindfulness research center at the UCLA School of Medicine. A guy named John Kabat-Zinn, Z-I-N-N, John Kabat-Zinn, is a medical doctor from Harvard. He came up with a whole mindfulness protocol for dealing with chronic pain and post-traumatic stress syndrome. Mindfulness activates the parasympathetic nervous system. Are you seeing a trend here? Seeing a pattern? Disease, sympathetic. Health, parasympathetic. And that's kind of general, but, there's some exceptions, of course. I'm Pharmacist Ben. 844-236-6010 is our number. Got a couple lines open for you. We'll get your call. Okay, we are back on the bright side. I'm Pharmacist Ben. 844-236-6010 is our number on the bright side. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, if you want to wean yourself off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you do that. If you're interested in checking out our Truth Treatment products, go to truthtreatments.com. Truthtreatments.com. Check out our Retinol 5% gel, or Truth Balm, Truth Serum, and Truth Omega-6 Healing Cream. If you're dealing with rashes or eczema or sunburn or any kind of burn, the Truth Omega-6 Healing Cream is designed specifically to heal the skin. And healing the skin is anti-aging the skin. Healing the skin is moisturizing the skin. Healing the skin is creating healthier skin, whether your skin is broken or wounded or not. That's how you can tell if a skincare product, an anti-aging skincare product, is really doing its thing, is if it will accelerate healing, if it will speed healing. The healing process is the anti-aging process. It's the same thing. If you could put a product on a burn or a cut or a scrape and it will speed up the healing, not merely prevent infection, but actually literally speed up the healing from a nutritional standpoint, a feeding standpoint, that's an anti-aging product. We also blog at truthtreatments.com, truthtreatments.com. Okay, hang tight if you're on hold. We'll get to you in just a moment. From the journal Neuroimage, regular exercise at any age may stave off Alzheimer's disease. How do you like that? A little bit of exercise, as long as it's regular. And that's the thing about exercise. You don't need to be in the gym for an hour or a half an hour, for that matter, or even 25 or 20 minutes. You can get a great workout in 5 minutes. You can get a great workout in 1 minute if you do it correctly. And you don't even need to go to the gym. Get a couple of heavy books, put them over your hold them over your shoulder, and sit down and stand up 10 times while you're holding the books over your shoulder. A couple of heavy books, or anything heavy for that matter. If you have weights, 5-pound dumbbells will do it. Just hold 5-pound dumbbells over your head and stand and sit and stand and sit 10 times. One of the best glute exercises you could do. Glute and hamstring exercises you could do. There's all kinds of ways that you can stimulate the body, exercise the body. It doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take a lot of work. And you know, we talked about calming the body down, but movement and stress is also important. But it has to be a little bit of stress and a lot of long, luscious rest and relaxation. Okay, 844-236-6010 is our number. Let's go to Kentucky and welcome Jed to the bright side. What's up, Jed? How you doing, man?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm doing good. What's cooking today?
I have a grandchild. He's less than a year old, and he had several hemangiomas under the skin, not the surface. I have a child. His uncle has one on his shoulder that his mother had removed. Anyway, he had 5 that they had located. So because of that, they looked at his liver with ultrasound and MRI, and they have found I think a 1 centimeter. They said sugar cube size mesenchymal partoma, hamartoma. I'm sorry, the big long word. But you know what? It's a benign.
He's got a liver tumor.
That is, you know, we'll take some of the blood. Most of the ones on the skin go away by a year. My son had it removed when he was 9 or 10. It was what they call a strawberry birthmark. His were on top. That one was on top. My grandson I found 5 below the skin. So I was looking for a game plan as far as...
Here's a game plan. That's a good question. That's a good question, Jed. You want to focus on it's really easy with babies in a way, because the only thing a baby's doing is eating, right? He doesn't have a lot of stress going on. He's not injecting anything or drinking alcohol, or, you know, unless he's been vaccinated. Sometimes that can be a problem. But for the most part, it's going to be coming in through his food. So
at least start the vaccines. I am trying to work on that a little bit.
Well, vaccines are a wild card, that's for sure. You can't really tell. You know, there's no predicting with vaccines. So we're just gonna put that to the side because can't do anything about that. But you can do something about food. Is he breastfeeding?
Yes.
Okay.
He's just beginning to eat some food.
Okay. Focus on mom. Focus on mom's health. That's if the kid is breastfeeding, then mom is where you need to be approaching. Digestive issues with mom, nutritional issues with mom. Mom needs to make sure she's getting the Mighty 90 essential nutrients. Mom needs to make sure she's getting fats, especially omega-3 fats, as well as minerals like selenium and iodine and zinc, all very important for growth and for fighting things off and building connective tissue. And then also vitamin C. Mom needs to be supplementing and also making sure she's eating correctly. If she has any digestive health issues, those need to be corrected because that's going to all come through the breast milk. Be very careful with the kind of foods that the baby eats. And then make sure mom is using fermented foods and probiotics so she's passing good bacteria on to the baby. I would say that if you got some hemangioma issues, 5 of them at this young age, that something is getting into the baby's system. Something dramatic is getting into the baby's system. Go ahead.
I said he was actually born with those 5. They were found.
They were found at birth. Okay, well, it could have been then while the baby was, you know, in the womb. One way or another, you got to focus on mom here. Okay, yeah. That's what I would be doing. All right, Jed, I got to move. Thanks so much for your call, buddy. Hope I helped you out. All right, moving on to South Carolina. Hobie, is that how you say it? Hobie? Hobie, what's up, Hobie? How you doing, man?
My daughter just she was diagnosed here. Well, they haven't diagnosed it yet, but they called it the temporal, and I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, arteritis, temporal arteritis.
I'm not sure what you're saying here. Just in English, what has she got? What's she dealing with?
Yeah, she's had migraine headaches.
Okay.
She went and they did some blood work, and they thought that the blood vessels coming into the temporal lobe.
No. That's just gobbledygook. That's Dr.
No, I
Gobbledygook.
figured.
Okay, so here's the deal with migraines, okay? And they're not uncommon, unfortunately, and they're miserable, absolutely miserable. How old is your daughter, by the way?
I think she's about 34.
Okay. Well, do you know anything about her menstrual cycles? Does she have painful periods or anything like that? Heavy periods?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, that's where your problem is. Migraines are a classic example of a sympathetic nervous system running amok. In fact, this is from the journal Headache, 2004. I actually was just reading this morning. Migraine, a chronic sympathetic nervous system disorder. The major finding of this study is that migraine is this is a quote, is a disorder of chronic sympathetic nervous system dysfunction. Her body's operating in emergency mode. The major reason for this, there's two major reasons for this. There's a lot of reasons, but there's two major reasons. Food and the hormone estrogen. Both of those are the culprits. The fact that she's having problems with her periods, with her menstrual cycle, tells me she's probably got an estrogen issue. Whenever you have, and we're going to talk about this more on Monday, estrogen issues. Whenever you have an estrogen-related health challenge, and many health challenges are estrogen-related, you want to focus on how the body processes fats. That means at the intestine and the liver level. Also, the gallbladder is involved, too. Really, the whole digestive tract is involved. It's a digestive system issue. Estrogen problems need to be treated as digestive system issues. This should come as no surprise to anybody who listens to this program, but particularly around fats. That means probiotics, good bacteria. I get her on the Ultimate Nightly Essence, 3 capsules 3 times a day. Fermented foods, more fiber. Making her own vegetable juices in a Vitamix, making sure she's getting enough fiber. The very important relationship between fiber and intestinal health and estrogen. Get her on some pregnenolone. Go to the health food store and get 100 milligrams of pregnenolone to help balance out that estrogen. She can also use progesterone cream. Got to take a break, Hobie. I've got to take a break, so hang tight. I got a few more things I want to tell you, okay? Don't go away. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back right after this. Okay, we are back on The Bright Side. I'm Pharmacist Ben, talking to Hobie in South Carolina about migraines. You there, my friend?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, so two major factors with migraine headaches, which are related to an activated sympathetic nervous system, stress nervous system, survival nervous system. Number one, estrogen and how the body handles estrogen. That means working with fats, fat metabolism. Use probiotics, fermented foods, fiber. You should also probably be using digestive enzymes with all meals. Probably lecithin with all meals would help you as well. And then there's nutrients that balance out estrogen, progesterone, and pregnenolone. They're not really nutrients, but they can help. Get her on 100 milligrams of pregnenolone a day, or you can have her using progesterone cream. Nutrients that have a balancing effect on estrogen, vitamin A and vitamin E, 20,000 IU of vitamin A a day, 400 international units of vitamin E a day. It wouldn't hurt her to get some sunshine and make sure she's getting some vitamin D. Also, the mineral magnesium is very important for relaxing everything. Has a nice relaxing effect. Now, a couple thousand milligrams of that a day. Get her on the Healthy Start Pack. Have her sipping slowly on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. The two major reasons why people get migraines are changes or imbalances and poorly processed estrogen. And second is food triggers. So see if she can do a food diary, write down everything she eats, and notice if there's a relationship between specific foods and her migraine headaches. And then she's going to have to eliminate those foods. What's that?
I didn't mean to cut you off. We were going to suggest her to get off all wheat completely.
That's a great idea. But don't just blame wheat. It could be barley. It could be oats. It could be broccoli.
Well,
it could
be. That's what I mean. Any of that.
Any of that. Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, that's all a good idea. But best to see if you can link the migraines to specific foods or digestive symptoms to specific foods, and then eliminate those foods. You got to move, my friend. I hope I helped you.
Okay.
Thanks for your call.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Take care, bro. Take care. All right, Christian in California. Welcome to The Bright Side. What's up, Christian?
Hi. Thank you for taking my call, first of all. I just had a quick question. Basically, I'm trying to figure out exactly what I have. I've been taking the products for about maybe 4 years now, on and off, and the same sort of issue I keep having in general is just that I just feel very weak and tired. And there was a point in time where I've pretty much stopped eating all the wheat, pretty much breads and all that. I used to be pretty much big on that.
Okay.
And I just eventually stopped, and I have noticed a significant difference, especially when it comes to my just overall walking around. I never noticed how different it's, because before I would walk and it didn't seem like as if, like I would walk, but now I can actually feel my bones. But point being, I still have that issue of just feeling really weak.